we are still trying to establish a connection with our guests in Rivers State. But before we return to that, I will talk about President Bola Tinubu's decision to institute a national youth Confab that will discuss issues affecting young people in Nigeria. Already this has raised so many conversations from different quarters, people asking what kind of Confab will it be, who are those involved, and who are those that will come to the table to dialogue, and when will it take place? Well, for joining me for a perspective into that conversation around the National Youth Confab proposed by President Bola Tinubu is Umar Jijiwa. He is a prominent youth advocate here in Nigeria. Thank you, Umar.
Thank you.
And welcome to TVC News.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having
Well,
me.
this youth confab announced by President Bola Tinubu, or proposed by President Bola Tinubu, didn't come as much of a surprise to many people, considering the fact that this administration has said that they intend to carry youth along, and we also saw a demonstration of that by the setting up of the Ministry for Youth Development and other policies deliberately targeted at young people. But now the question is, this youth confab, what form and shape will it likely take?
The youth conference is supposed to be a 30-day conference, just like they do other confabs. I mean,
and 30 days, wouldn't that be too much?
Well, I think even if they want to take a year to solve Nigeria's problem, it is worth it for me, because we have not been engaged as much as we need to be engaged. The president has so many responsibilities, and he prioritizes what he wants to prioritize. So if he wants to give us 30 days to pay attention to this sector, then I believe we have to give him the support. We also have to make sure that we bring out all the issues and work with them to understand how it is that we are going to implement some of these changes. If that 30 days is enough for us to push for certain reforms, push for certain actions to be done, we are very happy with it. I mean, 30 days is better than 1 day, although it is less than a year.
Okay, well, and now people are asking, who are those that will be selected? What class of young people will be selected? And who defines who a youth is, or what are the parameters for defining who is a youth?
Okay, I will start with who is a youth. Well, a youth is a person below certain age. A youth is a person in his productive years. A youth is a person that is still about to hit his prime, or at his prime before getting old. Now, many countries have different actions, because like in Nigeria now, you meet 70-year-old people that say that they are youths. You meet youth leaders that are 70, 60, 50, and they are saying that they are youths. So I don't think I can give you an age, but I would rather say a youth is a person that is in his productive age. And when it comes to the selection process of the conference, we are yet to have any idea on that, because the government is yet to come out to tell us how it is going to be. But we understand what they want to achieve. And of course, we are going to propose certain methods, certain ways of choosing who are supposed to be these delegates. We have to make sure that it goes across all regions. It goes across all sectors. We have youths that are in oil and gas. We have youths that are in land. We have youths in every sector of this country. And as you know, the youth, we have the population. And we are the ones that bear the burden of the economy more than every other person. So if we sit down and we take our time and we have good guidelines and we are able to pull out a selection process that is going to go round, that is going to be fair, that is going to be consistent with the issues that we have, then I think that is how they are going to follow it.
Well, there's another concern about the proliferation of youth groups. A lot of them are heavily politicized, in different sectors or different parts of the country. Some of them are affiliated to political parties. Some of them ethnic groups, and have also some kind of political affiliation. How do we ensure that all of these sentiments are not brought to bear in this confab, and also do not in a way determine the outcome? That is going to be a level playing ground for people from all walks of life within that youth demography to come to the table to dialogue?
First of all, everything in Nigeria is politicized. You can't take that away. Everything is politically related. You can't take that away. Youth groups We have a lot of them, and they have the right to have their choices on who they want to support. They also have their right to engage in meaningful activities, politically, economically, or any aspect that they choose to go ahead. But that doesn't mean that they are not going to be involved when it's time. Elections are over. We all picked our sides. It went to the court. The court has chosen who it is that is leading. So now let's just talk about governance. That's why I'm speaking to the youths. I think that we are done with the political aspect of it for now. We need to focus on how it is that we are going to make this country better. Because at the end of the day, when you have a leader and he isn't doing well, you are the one that is going to bear that brunt, not that leader. So we have to forget politics for now and think about this conference as an opportunity to engage, to dialogue, for us to be able to have a platform that we are going to ask for what we need, what we want, and what we should be given.
Okay, lastly now, you know, there was once a national conference in this country where everyone was brought together to talk. The outcome of that was not implemented. It was as if that was thrown in the dustbin, and people are wondering or asking, would this not go the same way?
Well, we have to give the president the benefit of the doubt. He was not in charge when that happened, but he has come out to say he wants to do this. So the opportunity to be able to engage with our president is what we have to take. We have to hope for the best. We have to make sure that we bring out our issues in the best manner possible. For us to be able to resolve some of these our issues, we have to give that benefit of the doubt.
All right. All right then. Well, thank you so much, Umar Jijua, and thanks for your intervention. Well, we'll return to the political situation in Rivers State, and joining me live on the program is a former majority leader of Rivers State House of Assembly,